Now it's a great pleasure to introduce another of the driving forces behind RICAIP. Dočkal was involved in the RICAIP activities from the very beginning, so we owe a great debt of him too. But he's here now speaking about other exciting new opportunities that are directly connected to our work here. So I'll hand over to Vid to introduce COMENIA.
Thank you very much, Tilman. I'm speaking on behalf of CIIRC, RICAIP, and also TRIX Connections, which is the university spin-off, and coordinator of COMENIA IPCEI project. Europe strives to have own management system for management of data, data security, data exploitation, and data share. You know, we need to build something which would ensure that our data are in our hands and we can exploit these data, especially industrial data, because this is something what was already said by Professor Vaste, where we are the champions in the globe, and we should go even further. Therefore, European Commission actually opened the IPCEI program, important project of common European interest, and committed countries, member states of European Union, are now to submit their national projects to European Commission and DG Competition. The Czech largest IPCEI project is COMENIA. It's about the new infrastructure, distributed infrastructure, to build the cluster of near-edge, far-edge, and on-premise edge infrastructures, which is orchestrated within the pan-European solution and secured by the secured platform. Very important issue is that it's built on new advanced technologies to optimize the energy consumption of such data centers and to use the waste heat and other possibilities of such operation. So it's very linked with Green Deal, as was mentioned also by Professor Vaste. It's a great opportunity to initiate the robust funding for the second wave, the second decade of Industry 4.0, which is now we are entering. You see that this is the map of committed member states, and Czech Republic and Germany is one of those. And actually, I'm very happy to say that RICAIP practice actually spill over into COMENIA and IPCEI program. Germany, together with France, are the coordinators of IPCEI program, and Czech and Germany actually are representing very robust partnership for infrastructure, cloud edge infrastructure, thus contributing to European cloud edge continuum. COMENIA partners, it's not only the TRIX Connections and CIIRC, CTU, but also T-Mobile and Deutsche Telekom. T-Mobile, Czech Republic, and Deutsche Telekom in Germany are prominent partners of COMENIA, and they are building a piece of the infrastructure. One near-edge node will be hosted by T-Mobile, built by T-Mobile in East Bohemia, whereas the far edge and on-premise edge facility will be right here in this building and in the new COMENIA Lighthouse in Prague as well. So the high-level goals actually is to build the infrastructure, to build the distributed infrastructure, to host, manage, and share and exploit data, but to build the infrastructure in a green way, in a very advanced way of cooling, using the management of the waste heat. And what is important, these all nodes in the Czech Republic are integrated in the pan-European solutions. So these infrastructures will be built in Germany, in France, in other countries, Baltic states, for example, and are orchestrated together. So if you don't have a computing power there, you can use another node. And moreover, in especially these times, very challenging times of Ukraine war, it's more and more needed to have distributed data management, because if one node is attacked, you can use other one. So it's an opposite direction to what is the state of the art now. Use cases, yeah, closest, it's manufacturing, using AI services, because when you have access to data, you can apply AI methods to optimize the processes. But also in healthcare, for example, especially time-sensitive use cases like monitoring of life functions. Comenia is grounded in the European level, in the so-called chapeau text. So we are part of the European solution, the high-level document, which is called chapeau text. French people are one of the coordinators of chapeau text. And we are also linked with other macro projects. Comenia is a macro project and linked with other, driven from Germany and France and Italy. And up to that, we have specific individual collaborations with other companies all across Europe. We are happy to collaborate with CIIRC, IDSA, Industrial Data Space Association, INDRC, for healthcare, and of course CLAIRE as the AI Federation organization. This is the timeline and the budget. It's quite big money, but this money is really needed to really ramp up the second decade of the Industry 4.0, the revolution. So the phase one actually is ending this year, and the partners already committed with their own funding, but we expect other funding to come starting January next year. Total 230 million euros for 5 years. So we start, hopefully, January next year and in December 2027. Currently, I'm very happy to see Mrs. Libuše-Bílá from Anti-Monopoly Office here, because we are now as one team, like Ministry of Industry and Trade, Anti-Monopoly Office and us, applying, requesting the permission from the DG Competition. So it was already done. The Czech state committed, not only for IPCEI, but for Comenia, to secure money. So it was provided to DG Competition, so at the national level it's done, and we are now awaiting the decision and of the DG Competition and the procedure there. So let's hope. I hope that this is a new area of our Czech-German collaboration on the field of Cloud Edge Continuum. Thank you very much.